What is up? What is up, y'all? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Wednesday. Gonna do a quick live stream this morning. We had some news this morning that just happened. I wanted to hop on here and check that out. Um, so we'll go through a couple of my pairs here and then hop off here. So hope you guys are having a good morning so far. Um, yeah, we're just gonna look at a couple pairs here and recap over Euro USD, see what some of the USD pairs did, um, or see if they did anything really for news this morning. Um, and yeah, we'll get on and enjoy our day. So, first we got Euro NOK here. I'm looking at a sell currently at the moment. We had some 4 hour inefficiency in this area here. You can see a nice rejection off of that area. Um, there was news the other day as well. Went about 123 pips. Didn't take that setup because I was um, waiting to see how that reacted off of that area. But then from news, I don't know if this was, let me see. So there wasn't any Euro news this morning, but there was quite of a big drop here. So I've been waiting to see a setup on the 5 minute to see, you know, if there's going to be a setup on the 5 minute from this 15-minute point of interest. And so far, nothing has presented itself. It looks like this is starting to rally back to the upside. So I'm going to wait on this setup right now. I don't really like exotics on the 1 minute. It's really ugly. I don't even really go to the 1 minute time frame, to be honest. Um, but yeah, as far as the setup right here though, and the retracement, I would have liked to see maybe a slower retracement back up into this area, not just a immediate retracement. So that's what's kind of holding me off a little bit on this setup so far. But yeah, that's Euro NOK. Euro GBP, seeing if there's buys from this 4 hour order block here, maybe just to get back up into this set of structure here as well. Like I mentioned before, we have that previous month's high and then a close below that point 0.9 major figure, um, and a weekly close and even daily closes below point 0.9. Um, so ultimately, I'm thinking that the bias has shifted bearish on this, but this buy doesn't look too bad, maybe to get us back up into that area. So 160 pips. This could play out. It's not a bad setup. So we'll just have to see um, what that's looking like. And then same for GBP USD. This is actually looking like it's selling off a little bit here. about 55 pips it's gone so far. But yeah, you can see a rejection from this previous area of structure here, and then we have a break of structure to the downside, capturing these equal lows. So yeah, I'm just kind of waiting, seeing what price does around this area right here. Let me check something right quick. Okay. Okay. But yeah, anyway, just seeing if let me see here. Seeing what price does around this area from that initial rejection there. Now Euro USD, this has been very nice in correlation with the dollar here. You can see I was expecting the dollar to buy up from this area here, and this here are the before setups on this. So the dollar, you can see I expected price to get back down into that area and give us a nice rejection from that area, and it has so far. See, there's before. Here's what it looks like now. I don't really know pips on the dollar, but Euro USD, same thing. Here is before. Very good risk to reward, 7 to 1. Yeah, basically a 7 to 1. 400 pips. This thing has gone zero drawdown basically, to a total of 320. Now floating around 280, 90 pips or so. So yeah, we're up pretty good on that. Some big money. But as far as right now, let's see what setups that we might have. Maybe intraday. The last setup that I had on this, I deleted the markup. I'll probably put the markup back on there again. Yeah, right here. That was the last setup that I had on there, and I got out maybe at that low, I think it was. Um, but as far as right now, since the day opening, we have a high, and here's the Asian low, maybe London high, but nothing really has presented itself so far. Check the 5 minute. I would say the only setup I see that has presented itself so far is this right here, around this area, and yeah, so the buys already happened this morning, or a clean setup anyway. I mean, there could be other setups that happened this morning, but as far as what I see right now on hindsight, uh, that setup is pretty much done with. You can see you could have made some money here. It didn't really reach this high, so um, you wouldn't have had a significant target. This is why it's always important, really, to have a set amount of pips that you go for as well. have a set amount of pips that you usually go for as well, because this is a risk game. So it's not always going to work out in your favor. As much as the setups might look super clean, it doesn't mean that they always play out in your favor. But that looks like the best buy that I see so far this morning. Um, and ultimately, I wouldn't even be buying this anyway. This thing is bearish as hell. We're still rejecting off of 1.0 major level and bearish on the daily still as well. So yeah, there would be no point in even buying this pair just yet. Maybe we can think about that when we get to the previous month's low. But even then, still, there's areas down here that I feel like price would need to get down to as well. Yeah, some inefficiencies, some order blocks down here, and then also, depending on how the economy goes, there's even a low down here at the all-time low. You see at ATL. So, um, yeah, Euro USD, very bearish. Um, so yeah, not interested in buying this pair yet until a setup is clean enough. Uh, this has been a while though. I'm ready. I'm ready to see this just hit TP so far. But yeah, about a week. Been holding this for about a week. Still nothing. Still nothing on the Chrome. So yeah, that's the before and after so far on Euro USD. Very good setup. And now the dollar. I had mentioned one time on a live that price could move up into these areas. I think I mentioned it pretty much on every live that I've done so far. Price has gotten up into that area here. Last month, you see a close below this area. This month has started to push back up into that area. And it was off of this daily area here. You see a rejection. So this was the before setup, and then this is what this looks like now. So Euro USD and the dollar are uh, correlating or diverging, whatever one you want to call it, very well so far. There's nothing bearish on this, nothing bullish on this. So we're running pretty good on these setups so far. If any of you guys, if any of you guys caught this, shout out to you. Probably up making money just like me. And now Bitcoin. I did take a loss on this the other day. No problem. Don't really care. You guys saw I was in this setup right here. This thing went up a little bit and then tanked on me. I don't care. I don't care about a loss that much because I know that the next setup I get, I'm probably going to win that trade anyway. Um, market's just now breaching this low here, a little bit of wicks, and we could probably maybe see this trade back up into there. This is what I was saying also on my last live as well about buying Bitcoin. It's very risky to be buying Bitcoin right now. Um, the setups that Bitcoin has given for buys, like even if you look at this impulse right here where this rejection is, um, you can see price came back down into this area here and just completely fell through it, right? So not even like the slightest buy setups are high probable right now on Bitcoin. So it's just you gotta wait. Um, but ultimately, let me look at the monthly here. I still really would like to see Bitcoin get back up into the 28, 26K area before dropping right around last year's low, which is right here, January, Friday the 1st, January 1st. Um, It's kind of crazy that that's last year's low on the first of the exchanges on maintenance. Are they all like that? Oh no, just this one. That's weird. Anyway, last year's low on the first of the year. It's kind of crazy. Um, but I would have liked price to maybe reach back up into that area here before dropping. If it doesn't give me that, then that's fine. But as far as, like I just said, as far as buys on this pair, has been um, real ugly trying to find buys back up into that area. It is what it is. Um, it is what it is, but you know. Also, I am looking at CAD JPY. I think there's an area higher that I was looking towards. Yes, right here. So I'm going to place a low risk sell on this right here. Um, Copy that. And the reason, I'll tell you why for a low risk sell. The reason is because I don't trade this pair. So if I take a loss on this pair, I do not care. And that rhymed. So if I take a loss on this, it's low risk. I don't really care. It is what it is. I got a 20 pip, I think it's 20 pips right here. Yeah, I got a 20 pip stop loss on this. I'm not sweating this at all. Very low risk. And if this plays out, and we're going to go towards the low here, 126 pips on this. So let's just see what the risk to reward on this is. Let's see, 20 for 125, 6 to 1. So yeah, I don't care if this pair loses, um, but I did just enter. Let's see. And this is why I didn't get in Euro and OK. because this is looking like it's gonna reach past that area as well. I did want to take a quick look at oil just because. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Let's look and see if USD news really did anything. Let's go down to the 1 hour. What time was news at? 7:30 this morning. I guess let me check the dollar first. 7:30, it's right around here. Let me check the 30-minute. Uh, Nothing too exciting. You can see right here. This is the 7:30. This is the 7:30 candle. This is where news um took place right here. Uh, didn't do much. Didn't do much. Didn't do much. And yeah, so I can just tell by looking at the dollar here, this candlestick, it did reach up into this area here. So this might be bearish for the day right here. Um, but ultimately, overall, this is very bullish. You guys can see very bullish. So yeah, shout out Joe Biddy for giving us a bullish dollar. Um, Price of pretty much everything right now is ridiculous. Crazy story. Crazy story. I went to the store yesterday and I was gonna make burgers uh, yesterday. I was feeling some burgers and sweet potato fries. Um, Went to the store yesterday and the bag of burgers that I used to buy. Um, Hold on. Okay. The bag of burgers that I used to buy, uh, they were probably like $11, $12, and I just got back from Mexico about a week ago, and I went to go get that same bag of burgers, and I kid you not, the same bag that was $12 is now $21. $21, bro. Like it was I was shocked. I was shocked. Like I was buying $11 bag of burgers around this time when Trump, was in office. $11 for, a bag of like 8 burgers. That's a good deal. That's a hell of a deal. But now with this, you know, eight burgers for $21 is absurd. It's ridiculous out here. Um, I couldn't believe it. I looked at the guy. He was stocking the freezer next to me. I'm like, God damn, these are expensive now. He's like, yeah, pretty much everything is. I'm like, yeah, no shit. It's ridiculous. But I bought them anyway. Bought them anyway because you can't have that mindset. You know, um, it doesn't matter if it's a depression, recession. We come back, the economy's good, bad. People still make millions of dollars in a horrible economy. There's millionaires out here that don't even care or even notice that the gas prices have changed. So, you can't, you got to keep that mindset, um, that rich, abundant mindset. So the more you think about, how things are changing and whatnot, and how it might affect you, you got to stop that thinking. But I just found it crazy that a basically a $10 increase on some burgers, like it was wild. Um, but I think that's it for my pairs GBP. We can go over this setup again. Uh, Not really necessary, but I don't really know where this is going to go, to be honest with you guys. That's why I have this area of structure marked off here. If you are selling in this area, I would say maybe it'd probably be best just to sell down into this area here, which is around 200 pips. Some light work. So this could definitely reach here. If not, it might reach back down into this low here, because we do have a different range as well from here to here now, and price seems to be rejecting accordingly from that area. So it's looking pretty clean on that. Euro GBP, same thing. And then yep, this is why I did not sell this pair yet. This is exactly why. So that's what I'm saying, guys. You gotta be patient. You gotta understand what you're looking for, and you know, understand the market here. Because if if you're scared to trade, scared money don't make no money, right? And that's what I was mentioning earlier with the God, I don't even trade this pair. What pair was that? CAD JPY. That's what I was mentioning with this. Like, I entered. I'm not scared of it. I have a low risk sell on this. So um if this does take an L, I won't be affected by it at all. Um, but as far as Euro NOK, I knew that I needed to see something on the 5 minute for me to even think about selling this from this area here. And yeah, you see nothing set up clean. And yeah, it just comes with time and experience. You guys will definitely catch on and understand the market's more on what you're looking for. Um, but yeah, I'm glad I didn't sell that there. I kind of wish I would have sold GBP USD though. I am kind of upset I'm missing out on this setup. About 56 pips. I would have already taken my bag. So yeah, bummer on that. But it is what it is. Um, if you guys are in this sell, I would maybe take partials around this area here, and then put your stops in, and because this is gonna hit this area for sure, 100%. But if you guys sold this from up here around 5 this morning, that's when I woke up. Wake up at 5 every day. It'd be 75 to 90 pips or so. So yeah, it's not a bad setup. Euro USD still tanking. This is such a beautiful setup. I can't stop looking at it. Excuse me. You guys can clearly see this a lot better than the candlesticks. You can see clearly on the line chart we have this point of interest here and then a huge tank off to the downside. Um, yeah, so price came back to this area and we sell off. And there's so much confluence around this area as well because if you look at the weekly as well, you see there's a point of structure. I'll just put a line here just to show you. There's a point of structure here and then another point of structure here. And then I knew that in this setup, when it started rejecting off of uh, 1.0 area, yeah, 1.0, I knew that there was so many um, confluences around this area to take this sell. So yeah, it's very, very, very simple, very simple setup. But I think that's it for me. I'll be still watching this CAD JPY setup throughout the day, see what happens. Like I said, I'm not really too worried about this. I don't really trade this pair all that often, or at all, actually. I don't know why I said often. I don't trade this pair at all. But I'm not opposed to looking at different setups. I still need to figure out. I'm not sure if I see the chat right here, like live. Um, Let me see. Yeah, I'm not sure if I see the chat here live. But yeah, you guys can feel free to always send me in a pair that you want me to look at. I'd be more than willing to look at some pairs for you guys. Um, say what's up or whatever you guys want. Um, so I'm not opposed to looking at other pairs or taking setups on other pairs. I just have been looking at these six pairs for so long that I like I like the quick, efficient, and consistent way of trading. So that's why I don't pay attention to, uh, you know, 58 pairs. It's a lot to um, keep track of. So, so yeah. But I think that's it for me this morning. I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna finish my coffee here at NO Express. And I'm gonna get a nice workout in and then enjoy my day. I got some work that I need to finish doing, and I'm gonna be keeping track of this setup as well. So give me a like the video, subscribe, give a comment down below. Anything you guys want to see from me in the future, any videos, any type of insight, I'll be more than willing to do that for you guys. But let's make some money. Let's watch this setup today, see what happens, and hope you guys all have a good rest of your day. Peace out.